Now the lacing starts. I usually start on the left hand side. No particular way, it's just a habit. Again, as I showed you earlier with those loose feathers, I'll start from the center. Sometimes I'll move up and down, but I'll do that too. I'll start from the center. This way it avoids any kind of confusion. The finger in the back, this one and my pointer finger, will go behind and support the sheathing so I can do the actual lacing. So what I'm doing is I'm holding the front feather with my pointer, this one here, and my thumb will actually be doing the actual lacing. And as you can see, it puts half in front, half in the back, just like I showed you with the loose feathers. And you can see right away how much nicer the appearance of the tail becomes, because it's just like a line, which is the appearance you want to see from the side profile. Go all the way down. Again, keep them all in order. And then I'll just go up and keep them all locked in. Same thing on the right side. Now there's my lock into the center. That was a center feather. And you could see it because it's the only feather that both parts of the feather, like the sheathing, is on both sides of the tail. Again, you continue around using this pointer finger in the back for support. And there you have the lace tail. This is a portion where I was saying earlier about giving an appearance of a bigger tail with a little bit more shoeing. As you can see, this side right here, it's kind of concave right here. What I want to do is I want to try to take this and pull it forward so it'll give it a flatter appearance, and it actually gives a better, like a bigger appearance to a tail. How this is done is basically, again, put everything in order. Once everything is in order, I take the bottom, depends on the bird, I'd say anywhere 8 to 10 feathers, and what I'll do is I'll put a little crease and bring that tail feather forward, and as you can see, it's going to pull the angle of the tail forward. Now it's important that you keep roughly the same angle on each one of these feathers, and as you're pulling that forward, that concave look that you had to the back of the tail will become flatter because it's pulling the feather forward. Once it gets locked up to the top part of the tail, it'll pull the entire tail a little bit forward, giving it a flatter appearance. It's just a single crease forward. You'll hear sometimes the tail feather crack. And you can see the angle of these guys is a little different from these guys. The same thing on the right side. Doing about 8 on each side. So you could see, now these are little tricks you can see. You see the elation here compared to here is roughly about the same thing, and this part is flatter. So what it's going to do is these feathers here are going to slightly pull it this way. Again, making that nice flat appearance right across the tail. You'll see once I lace this up, again from the center out. I do believe this is the easiest way to lace a tail. Some people that I know lace from the bottom up usually have a little bigger hands and can reach down further, but I find this the most comfortable way to lace. Now you can see that angle changed. It's a lot flatter, it's moving forward. So again, it's going to give you appearance of the bigger tail. I'll do the same on the other side. Here's the part that is pulling that tail forward to give it that appearance of being flatter and bigger. So you can see that the concave part is just about gone, and it'll give it appearance of being bigger. Finally, what I like to do after the tail is lace. Like I said, I like to lace down fairly low to the front cushion. What I like to do is just go around and just take the front cushion. Some of the stuff gets thrown in behind when you're lacing, but when you pull all this out and you just go all the way around the tail Another thing this does, it also makes the bird a lot more comfortable. And you kind of hide those lace marks in behind the front cushion. And as you can see, it gives a nice appearance to it. You can't really see much of the lacing. And again, it's a comfort level. The fantail will know when there's feathers that are out of place. As you can see, this bird sits very comfortably in my hand. It's dropping the top of the tail, which means it's comfortable. There's nothing out of order. Sometimes they will hold the secret. When you pull that wrong feather, sometimes they'll struggle in your hand, and just put it in a reorder. Don't be afraid of experimenting with it, twisting, turning. Biggest piece of advice I could tell you, is to do a lot of this at home. Don't try it at the show. Practice at home, twist at home, see what the bird's comfortable with, and see what's best for it. Hopefully this helps some people out. There's a lot of tricks and a lot of things to learn in lacing tails. Personally, I don't think you ever stop learning. You just keep practicing, and every single fantail is different. Everyone is comfortable in different manners. Some of them need support from the rear shoeing. I think personally that's a problem with legs when it needs the support from the shoeing. A really good fantail with a really good set of legs. Mind you, there's not a lot of them to be seen, but will look the same in a show pen without the tail as they do with the tail. That's one of the traits